Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Melk Khalid alias Captain Soil. I live in Casablanca in Morocco. I am a volunteer with Isha Yoga Center in India to support the safe soil movement because top scientists are saying that today desertification is growing in the world at an alarming speed. Every 5 seconds the surface area of a soccer pitch on agricultural land becomes sand. At this pace we only have 40 to 50 years left of agricultural soil. Then there will be a global food crisis. To mitigate this issue, Sadhguru launched the Safe Soil movement and made policies that need to be signed and adopted by all countries of the world. These policies call for a minimum of 3 to 6% of organic matter in the soil to ensure people's good health. I do challenges to support this movement and raise people's awareness about this topic. I've started recently a new challenge which consists of running every day for 365 days. Today is the 20th day. So are you ready, guys? Let's do this again. Save soil, let's make it happen. Actually, 2 days before, I've tried to run 2 times a day, in the morning and in the afternoon, but I got injured in my right leg, and yesterday I ran with it, and today also, but I will go easy on it. 52% of agricultural soils in the world are already degraded. They're already in the desertification stage. A land is considered desert when the percentage of organic matter in it is below 1%. In Africa it is the case. We're already in the desertification stage. We have done nothing about safe soil movement, and European countries are approaching the desertification stage, and they have signed the policy for safe soil movement. And it's been more than 2 years that Sadhguru launched the safe soil movement, and it's unfortunate that the Moroccan media never talks about the safe soil movement, not even once. I've never heard about it in anywhere in the Moroccan media. So I'm trying to do this challenge and sending these daily videos so that I hope that one day they will start talking about this, and that the narrative of people will start to change. Because if we don't act now, if we sleep on this like we slept on many other things, we will reach a non-return point. As the American coach of personal development, Jim Rohn, said, there are 2 pains in life: the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. And if you have to choose between these 2 pains, from my own experience, I suggest you to choose the pain of discipline, because you can handle it, you have the choice. But once you get to the stage of regret, you can do nothing about it. You will endure just pain, and you will be hopeless. In the hopelessness, you can't change anything. So always choose the pain of discipline. This desertification leads to 6 global issues that the world is facing today. The biggest one is the food crisis. We've all remembered during the coronavirus, there was a little bit of what I'm trying to explain to you. There wasn't food shortages, but we've all remembered these 2 ladies fighting in the supermarkets about toilet paper. There was a product shortage in the supermarkets. there wasn't food shortage, but I want you to imagine what would happen when there will be food shortages. Well, this doesn't look good, because it's already happening in Africa. This is actually the sixth global issue, which is conflicts and migrations. Land issues have played a significant role in almost the major, over 90% of the conflicts and wars in Africa since 1990. So the future is already happening in Africa, and it's going to be worse and worse over time. And what's happening in Africa will happen in America. It will happen everywhere. If we sleep on this, this is not a problem to be slept on. This is too serious, and we can do this for the sake of the children, because the children are innocent and they can't do anything about this. We have to do things about this. We have to be the restoration, the generation restoration, the responsible generation. If we don't do it, we'll be very regretful. So the first global issue is food crisis. It is expected that in 20 years it will be 40% less food production for a population of 9.3 billion people. There will be more people and less food. This doesn't sound good already. And right now, 2 billion people in the world suffer already from nutritional deficiencies, which leads to a multitude of diseases. The second global issue is water scarcity. Depleted soils cannot absorb and regulate water flows, which leads to water scarcity, droughts and floods. Organic matter can hold up to 90% of its weight in water and release it slowly over time. This is a big help in drought-prone areas. The third global issue is the loss of biodiversity. During the last 30 years, 80% of the biomass insects living in the soil has gone. It is estimated, scientists are saying that approximately 27,000 species of life forms are going extinct every year. This is a genocide. Billions of life forms are going extinct every year. These biomass insects living there are not there for decoration. They have an important role to play. This is the case of unconscious humans. This is why Sadhguru launched the Conscious Planet movement, which contains other movements such as Safe Soil Movement, Isha Vidya, Isha Outreach, Rural Rejuvenation, Recovery Calling, Rally for Rivers. Because there is a lack of awareness, there is an immense lack of consciousness in people. These biomass insects are responsible for the vitamins and nutrients present in our food, in the fruits and vegetables. Depleted soils means depleted humans, because we are what we consume in terms of food for the body and for the mind, according to the law of vibration and the law of attraction. Most people think that they will attract to themselves what they want. You don't attract to yourself what you want. You attract to yourself what you are. You attract to yourself what you are vibrating at. You have a frequency, you have a number. That number can change when you change your diet, your mind diet, your body diet. This safe soil movement, by implementing the minimum required, which is 3 to 6% organic matter in the soil, we will enhance the level of vitamins and nutrients immensely. This enhancement of the nutrients of the soil will have as a result an enhancement in people, in people's health, in people's minds, in people's immune system. Now we are producing weaker and weaker generations of people. It is no wonder that our children fall sick very often. It's because their immune system is so weaker than us. Now we are going against evolution. We are committing crimes against humanity because our kids must be better than us. And now it is the contrary. We are better than them. So we have committed a crime against humanity. And we need to change this. Who's gonna change this? It's ours. The leaders will not act just by themselves. There are lobbies, there are orders, there are hidden societies, there are programmers of the matrix. There are many things. They have agendas, they have plans such as the pandemic, the agenda, the new world order, a lot of stuff going on, and they won't start doing the safe soil movement unless you, the people, start becoming aware of the condition of the soil and its impacts on you, on the humanity, and you start speaking and telling these leaders that we want safe soil because they're there to fulfill people's demands. This is what democracy means. The fourth global issue is climate change. Carbon dioxide stored in soil is 3 times that in the living plants and 2 times that in the atmosphere. Soil, the carbon dioxide stored in soil is 850 million tons or billion tons, I don't remember the number exactly. Anyway, it's more than what humanity have sent to the atmosphere during the last 30 years. If this soil depletion continues, the carbon dioxide stored in soil will continue to enhance the temperature of the planet. Carbon dioxide is not bad. It's bad according to its position. If it's in the air, it's bad. But if it is in the soil, it is good. It is a fertilizer, a natural fertilizer. It's good for the biomass insects. So, soil is very crucial for carbon sequestration. The fifth global issue is the loss of livelihood. Globally, 74% of the poor are directly affected by desertification. Thousands of farmers are committing suicide worldwide. It is estimated that the desertification is costing the world up to $10.6 trillion every year. If we apply the safe soil policies in all countries of the world, we will not reach such a huge number. Actually, the safe soil movement will cost almost nothing. This is just some awareness, because most farmers are doing farming their own way. They plow the land, they get out the biomass insects living underground. They become exposed to the sun, and the sun rays burns them to death. And the farmers must do something called agroforestry, tree planting agriculture, which means that they must plant trees and bushes to keep these biomass insects in the shade from the sun. That's all. This agroforestry, it's a simple act, and it has a great impact on the number of the biomass insects. They will proliferate, their number will increase, and when they increase, everybody is happy. The trees are happy because there is a transaction between these biomass insects and the trees. The trees give them food, and the biomass insects give the trees vitamins and nutrients also. The soil is magic, as Sadhguru said, because it has the potential to turn death into life. You can't find this anywhere else. Actually, there has been studies showing that some people who have depression can be healed just by smelling the dirt, the soil. There are some bacteria there who heal depression. Nature is the true healer. And now you must know what's going on. We are living in a matrix, in a negative matrix. This matrix is the creation of some negative folks. The positive ones, they're trying to fix some problems, but their intervention remains small, as they represent a minority, because the whole current of the world is going towards the negativity. And most people are living by their paradigms. They're not conscious of their choices. They're acting. The paradigm is the robot part in the humans. It's the subconscious mind. Most people think that they have dreams and ideas. They're not realizing that these are impressions made on them, because if you want to control someone, the best way is to control their mind. Why the mind? The mind is because the mind is the most powerful weapon on this planet. Your mind. Most people don't know who they are. The members of the hidden societies know who you are. Know that you are so much powerful. You are so much feared. This is why they started the war against you since you were a kid, by programming you day in and day out, everywhere, at home, at school, in the television, in the media, in the movies, the series, wherever you go, you work. The programming is on and on, feeding the old matrix. If you don't change it, it will continue. You need to change this. Now your imagination has been hijacked by the matrix. They have invaded you, and because the human mind, the brain of a child is just like hardware, empty hardware, and you put data there, information's there. The child accepts everything. Now, why we are creating a world of wars, misery, poverty? Because you have the scarcity mindset. Let me tell you who you are. You are a powerful human being. You are a powerful being. You are powerful beyond measure. No one knows what is your true potential. Your spirit has no limit. Your body has a limit, but even the limits of the body are so far away that you can say, according to what you are living, according to your reality, that it's unlimited to the limit of your body. Is so far away from what you are thinking. You may have heard this: you are stronger than you think, and it's true. Maybe you can't run even 1 kilometer per day, and your physical limit is to run 100 kilometers every day. Maybe, I don't know, or 50 kilometers. It depends. Physically we are different. Every one of us has different potentials, but spiritually we are equal. The Spirit of God is in all of us. Actually, your soul is a part of God's soul. The soul is a creation from God. You were created in God's image, and you are powerful. You were sent here not to be a slave, to execute orders, to be under the new order or the old order. You were supposed to live freely, to live according to your order. Do not enter into somebody's agendas. Get out of there. Don't accept this nonsense. It's slavery. You know, everything changes, everything evolves. Slavery also. This is the modern slavery. When you go to work a 9-to-5 job, working for somebody else's, as Dolly Parton said, it's all taking and no giving. They're not giving you what you deserve. Why this? It's because most of them are narcissists. These so-called hidden societies are narcissists. The narcissistic people don't have empathy, and right now we are producing more food to feed the whole world. The whole world is approximately 8 billion people, and still today we have enough food, we have enough everything, telecommunication, transportation, technologies to feed the whole world, but millions of people continue to die by starvation. It is not because we don't have the food or we don't have the technology or the transportation tools. We have these things, but what's missing? The heart of people is missing. The empathy is missing. People have allowed these bunch of psychopaths to lead them, to rule them. And now we are living by the 3 lower chakras, the animal chakras. How about the higher chakras? Now we are living by instinct, like animals. So it's mission accomplished for the matrix agents. We have allowed these things. We have only one chance to bounce back, and it's by developing our humanity. The power remains in our humanity. When the great people were saying to you that there is greatness within you, don't think that by living like animal you will reach the greatness you want. You will reach greatness by living your true nature, which is being a human being. Let me give you some definitions about who you are. Les Brown said, there is greatness within you. Napoleon, he said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve, regardless of anything. This is your case. You are an achiever, you are a creator. Anything you believe, you create. Now you are creating a world of misery and poverty and scarcity because this is what you believe. And why you believe it? You believe it because you have been programmed since childhood to believe this nonsense. If you change what you believe, if you start reprogramming yourself by your own, you will change your reality. You will change your creation. Your life will change only by changing your thoughts, because your thoughts control your actions, your choices. Most people have two superpowers: the power of speech and the power of choice. They're using them according to the matrix. When they open their mouth to speak, what they're saying, they're only gossiping about people. They're criticizing, they're spewing venoms to each other. It's better to be quiet. The power of choice. When you see people going and buying something like cigarettes and alcohol, you see how unaware and conscious, how miserable they are. In such a big variety of articles on the market, they're not going to buy fruits. This shows a very lack of knowledge, lack of wisdom, because this universe is an ocean of motion. It's just an energy. You are energy. You attract to yourself what you are. If you change your vibration, you will change your reality. Alcohol and cigarettes have 0 angstroms, and the angstrom is the unity of vibration. You don't need to buy these articles containing 0 angstroms, such as alcohol, cigarette, meat. You need to stop these things and begin to consume fruits. Fruits contain 10,000 angstroms. Vegetables, raw vegetables, contain 8,000 angstroms. Cooked vegetables contain 6,000 angstroms. I am 100% vegan now because I'm aware of the vibrations now. I wasn't aware of these things. I've never used drugs before. I already knew they were bad, but I was eating meat. Now, before you change something, this is not a call for you to change something. I'm just sharing my own experience. I'm not a doctor or a specialist. Before you change anything in your life, in your daily habits or diet, consult a specialist or your doctor. I'm just sharing my own experience because I want to vibrate higher. I want the best for me and for all humanity. Albert Einstein said, imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. And what is the life's coming attractions? It is the future. So imagination is everything because it is the preview of the future. The hidden societies have knowledge, so they have some knowledge that we don't have, because knowledge is power, and applied knowledge is true power. This is power. Imagination is everything, because it is the preview of your future. Now what they have done, the narcissist craves two things, control and attention. This is all about control. You are controlled, my friend. You are controlled. So the best way for a narcissist to keep their life-sucking matrix is by controlling your imagination, because you are a creator, so that they don't have surprises. What a narcissist hates is an unexpected behavior. The narcissist in position of control, they want to win, an easy win. This is why they started the war against you since you were a kid, so that they program you and you have nothing to do about it. You're just living and creating what they want, what they have planted in your psyche, in your subconscious mind. They're treating us like cattle, like sheep, guiding us towards the slaughterhouse. When a narcissist guides you, when a narcissist leads you, he will lead you, they will lead you only to the slaughterhouse. Be sure of this. The history is filled with this. There were so many narcissist people in the position of leadership, so many dictators. The most famous of them is Adolf Hitler. You know the story, you know the history. Being human is about being conscious. Every day is a new day. Every day is a possibility for change, for the possible change. It doesn't matter how we have been yesterday, what happened yesterday. What matters is what you choose to be today. And the victimhood mentality is a programming also. We need to overcome this and to know that by changing a single thought today, you will do a new action today. This new action will have an impact on the whole world. This is how much powerful you are. Don't underestimate your small changes. Don't think that you cannot change the world. You can. They have programmed you to believe that you can't, but actually you can. You are so much powerful. You are a creator. You are a co-creator. All you have to do now is to start reprogramming your subconscious mind and know that there is seasons in life. There is a season to sow and there is a season to reap. Now we are reaping what they have sown in our minds, which is self-hatred, hatred towards each other, violence, being in lower vibrations, feeling fear, anxiety, depression, hatred, jealousy, pride, etc. Once you change the programming in the near future, the reality will change. Now we need to begin sowing the new season of sowing positivity by doing the right changes, the right choices now. research on the internet on how to raise your frequency. Start educating yourself. Use internet for something beneficial, and know that in this world there are the first three industries in the world are: the first one is weaponry, the armaments; the second is alcohol and cigarettes; the third is big pharma, the pharmaceutical products. This shows the case of the world. This is the market, the marketplace. When you have a market, you need customers. So I am with you, we are the masses, the customers. The customer must buy the product. So they have imposed a programming on us so that we be in a certain way, so that we behave in a certain behavior. We need to be. This shows the case of humanity. Our case is not good. The humanity is full of violence, because as long as the first industry is weapons, this means that there will never be peace. This production of weaponry, where does it go? It will go to the wars. So as long as the first industry is the weaponry, it means that there will never be peace. There will always be wars, whether it's between Palestine and Israel, or between Russia and Ukraine, or between some other new wars. This is the case when you have a narcissist in a position of leadership, because the narcissists don't know peace. They don't have it. The narcissist is full of insecurities, is full of hatred, is vibrating so low. The narcissist is actually the devil, the devil's children. They need to be removed from positions of leadership, so that now the first technologies, the most advanced scientists and technologies, goes directly to the army, to the military. This needs to be changed. The first technologies must go directly to education and to healthcare, on seeing how to improve people's lives and not how to destroy it. The second big industry is alcohol and cigarettes. This also shows only low vibes here. There is only low vibes. It's a market of low vibes, and people are buying it. Stop buying the low vibes. It's not working for you, it's working against you. The war, we don't need wars. The alcohol and cigarettes, we don't need alcohol and cigarettes. So most people are unconscious. They're not even aware. They want to forget the problems by creating more problems. The third big industry is the pharmaceutical, the big pharma. They're selling drugs to people. When you have a drug industry, when you have medicines in store, what do you need? You need sick people. This is why the resistance of safe soil movement, because safe soil movement will make people healthy. And when you are healthy, who's going to buy the pharmaceutical products? Nobody. So this shows you the case of the world. You have been programmed, you are under attack, you are living in a life-sucking negative matrix, and you need to change this. The change will not happen from outside of you. It's only you who will bring the necessary change in your life. People don't change just like that. It's the suffering which will make you change. So don't be afraid of the pain. Embrace the pain. Embrace it. Be friend with it. Pain will improve your life. Pain will lead you to success. Success doesn't come easy. Success will come with a lot of failures. it will come with overcoming the hardships. I am feeling pain in my right leg now, but I don't stop when I am feeling that pain. This is what successful people do. They don't stop when they're feeling pain. They stop when they're done. I'm not a good example to be taken for. But I have to do this. As David Goggins said, who's gonna carry the boats? You are going to carry the boats, David. Who's going to save soil? You are going to save soil. So start moving. Stop playing small in life. Stop being average. Average people don't have success. As Les Brown said, if you want something that others don't have, you need to be willing to do the things that others want to do, they don't want to do. Or for you to have something that you've never had before, you need to do something that you've never done before. And to do something that you've never done before, you need to think something that you've never thought before. Who's gonna save the soil? We are. The earth bodies are going to save the soil. And why save the soil? Save the soil to save billions of lives. Right now, we are eating the food of the future generations. It's not ours. It's not just. Soil is a legacy. We have received it in a very bad condition. We should restore it and give it, handle it to the future generation is in a more healthier condition. The life-changing ideas, you will not find them in the stream media or by reading the newspaper. Change what you consume. Instead of watching the TV shows, the TV realities of a bunch of members of hidden societies. These TV shows, most of them, the presentators, the journalists are parts of the hidden societies. They're there to entertain you. There are levels in the hidden society community. Some of them are just entertainers, such as these fake journalists, these presentators, these clowns. Others have the role of destroying and stealing people's wealth. So be aware, be careful, be wise, be conscious. It's time to be conscious. And I've talked about the third big industries. Now the fourth one, which is we have free porn websites on the internet. There is nothing free on this matrix. And if you see something free in this matrix, this means it is a big trap and you are the product. This is the case of the porn websites. They are free because they are destroying people's lives instead of improving them. You have something called the sexual energies. Your sexual energy has the power to create a new human being. has the power to create, and if you waste it, your body will try to replace it. And in terms of energy, the most costing energy cells are the sexual cells, not the brain cells, not the neurons or the heart cells. It's the sexual energy. It costs more than all others. It's so costly, and when you waste it on by masturbation or fornication, now the body needs to replace it, and it will use its energy to recreate the sexual energy. You watch porn again and you lose it, and you keep reproducing it again, and what? You continue to lose your energy. But if you do some retention, if you have some self-mastery, some self-control, and you control this sexual urges and impulses, and this sexual energy keeps staying in your body, as Napoleon Hill said in his book, he talks about the transmutational sexual energy. This sexual energy has the power to create. It will inspire you to have ideas to create a business, a website, a TikTok account, an Instagram account, a YouTube channel, a website account, a selling account, a Facebook page, anything. You start doing something for yourself to improve your life, and your body will begin to heal its body parts, other parts, rather than just focusing on the sexual part. So it's vital, very vital for you to do some retention. It's very important to be aware of this. You are a co-creator, you were sent here to create, and be careful of those free things. There is nothing free here. If it's free, it means it's a trap, a big trap. It's a red flag when you see something free in this life-sucking negative matrix. So stop watching these things. And if you find it difficult to stop these impulsions, these sexual desires, start doing something called intermittent fasting, because when you master the tongue, you master the genital parts. There is a relationship between the tongue and the sexual parts, the genital parts. This could help. And start slowly at your level, start to resist these things, and over time your capacity of resistance will grow. It's like a muscle. You try to make grow a muscle, you train, and it doesn't matter how many times you failed. Keep trying again and again and again. Start and restart from scratch every time. So take care of yourselves, raise your vibrations, stop the negative streams, stop the program. You are the programmer. This is your life. Do not accept to live in other people's agendas. Get out of there and live according to your agenda. This is Captain Soil speaking. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Save soil, let's make it happen. Salute.